Happy Friday. Let's have some fun. Opening shit up. Okay. We'll save the heat until the end. And if you don't care about this, I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube. And I'll just link to the stuff that I've opened, so you can just go watch it there. There's a little pro tip, a little secret for you. Chitin Gravestalker. Bestow Greatness, Hull Drifter, Light Shield Parry, Pedal to the Metal. Skybox Fairy. Oh, here, let me zoom that in a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Skybox Fairy. Migrating Ketradon. Spell Pierce. Counter target non-creature spell. Pride of the Road. Ooze Patrol. Mill 2 cards. Put a +1/+1 count on this creature for each artifact creature card in your graveyard. Haunt the Network. Choose target opponent. Create 2/1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. Then choose chosen player gains X life and loses X life. You gain X life for X number of artifacts. Jesus Christ, it's a lot of words. Full Throttle. Extra combats. After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. Whoa. Beginning of each combat phase. Beginning of each combat this turn, untap all creatures that attack this turn. That's kind of cool. And a Stampeding Scurryfoot. Look at that little mouse. Is it a mouse? Look at that little guy. It is a mouse. +1/+1 count on this creature. Create a 3/3 green elephant token. All right. Scour Barons and a Thopter. Exciting. Got an art card in there. Oh, Stampeding Scurryfoot. We've seen him before. Howler's Heavy. Recycle. Target feature gets -0. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, untap it. Put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, Goblin Warrior. Haste. Put 2 +1/+1 counters. I don't really do counters in my Goblin deck. Packed Doll Terror. Whenever this creature or another artifact you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. That's always fun. Kind of expensive. Ticket Tortoise. Trip up. Point the way. Sacrifice this enchantment. Search your library for X, basically, where X is your speed. Veteran Beast Rider. You give your untap each creature you control. That's kind of neat. Grease Wrench Goblin. Discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Put a +1/+1 count on this creature. It's okay. It's okay. Wicker Folk Indomitable. Cast from your grave by paying 2 life and sacrificing an artifact. District Mascot, look how cute he is. Enters with a +1/+1 counter. 1 in a forest. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters from this creature to destroy target artifact. Relevant for the set. Not super relevant outside of it. Whenever it attacks while saddle, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Neato. Gallant Strike. Destroy target creature with 4 toughness or greater. Cycle it for 2. It's okay. Ooh, Shiny Island. And look at this thing. The hell is that? Debris Beetle. Cool. We'll put the art over there. Cool. Very cool. All right, aetherdrift. Show me something interesting here. Buccaneer. Keen Buccaneer. Daring Mechanic. My boy's just hanging off the side of the car there. Goblin Surveyor. I haven't seen any goblins I like yet on this set. Whenever you attack attack creature, target attack creature is +0 to end a turn when that creature dies. Surveil 1. Blah blah blah. Hazard of the Dunes. Veloheart Bike. It enters, you gain 2 life. Wreck Remover. Scrounging Skyray. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. Wicker Folk Indomitable. Air Response Unit. Wee woo. Broodheart Engine. You have your upkeep Surveil 1. Okay. 2 black green. Tap, sacrifice, return target creature or vehicle from your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't hate it. I love Golgari. It has a soft spot in my heart. You know what? I'll set that aside. At Chick, Emerald Radiant, Insect Druid, Golgari. When it enters, create a 1/1 insect creature token for each artifact and or creature card in your graveyard. I like it. Whenever another insect you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on at Chick. Each opponent loses 1 life. That's pretty cool. I like the art on that. I don't know how good the card actually is, but where's my? Yeah, it's not up at the in the couple dollar range, so it's probably only a couple cents. But I'm gonna set it aside because I like it. It's a bug. It's a Golgari bug. Oh, and I got a shiny rare. Look at the shiny. Shiny. Gaunty, the Night Minister. Whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top of that opponent's library, exiles it face down. They be played that for as long as it remains exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast a spell this way. Ooh, that just sounds fun. 4 mana, 3/4. It lets everybody do shenanigans. It gives them treasures when they do the shenanigans. Encourages them to attack my opponents. I like that. Gaunty, where are you? You're not up there either. I'm getting these cool guys, but they're not worth anything. What's wrong, you cool boy? I don't see Gaunty up there at all. Well, I like that card, even though it's apparently nothing special. Attack my opponents. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top card of that opponent's library. I wonder if you could trigger that. You should be able to trigger those sequentially, right? So if you hit them with like 3 or 4 creatures, you could exile a bunch of cards and get treasures. And cast them and get treasures. Hell yeah. Loxodon Surveyor. Skystreak Engineer. Leonin. Well, Surveyor, huh? Blah, blah, blah. Exile this card from your graveyard to draw a card. All right. I'm sensing a theme. Lightning Strike for 3 damage. It's just a shitty lightning bolt. Siphon Fuel. Silken Strength. Aether Jacket. Dynamite Diver. Whee! Spire Mech Cycle. Okay. Trade the Helm. Ooh, I like that. Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target artifact or creature an opponent controls. I wish it was also enchantments, but that's okay. Defend the Rider. Okay. 1 mana instant. Permanent you control against hexproof and indestructible. That's automatically playable. Or create a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token with this token saddles, mounts, and cruise vehicles as though it were power 2 or greater. Interesting. I got a Tameo's ink. What is it called? Tameo something right here. That's like sounds very similar. Tameo Safekeeping. Oh, target permanent you control against hexproof and indestructible. You gain 2 life. So it's like a Tameo Safekeeping, but it also can spawn you a pilot. I don't gain the life. That doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, I like that. That's a good card. I bet you this card's worth a couple bucks. It's also super playable. So you are going to go swoop in the playable pile. Far Fortune End Boss. Look how cool that looks. Mad Max. Start your engines. Whenever you attack, Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Nice. I like that. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1. Okay, a little weak poking stuff. That could be a really fun commander, actually. Whenever you attack, it does 1 damage. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, it does that much damage plus 1. That could be a lot of fun. I like that. I like that card. Flood the Engine, Rugged Highlands. Where the hell does this go? What's going on here? Oh, this goes over here. I'm messing up my own piles. Rugged Highlands. And then, oh, start your engines token and a max speed token. I didn't have one of these yet. Cool. There's a lot of art going on there. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Max speed. Okay. So, nothing worth money yet, but some cool stuff. Far Fortune End Boss. Yeah, it's not worth any money. There's not a lot of stuff worth money in this set, to be honest with you. It's just Catcher Moose and a few Radiant Lotus, Ear Hulk. That's kind of it. Venom Sack Lagak. Death Touch. If you saddle it, it's got a big butt. Midnight Mangler. Voyager Quick Welder. Artifacts you artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Ooh, I like that. Underhit Gunner. Discard a card, draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn, but it's free. That's kind of cool. Ripclaw Wrangler. Enters each opponent, discards a card. Night Market. Okay. Oh, it's a land. It's got a little cycling on there too. I'll put you with the lands. Night Market. Interface Ace. Mounts and crews vehicles using its toughness rather than its power. Ooh. Okay. Gallant Strike. Scrounging Skyray. Another Broodheart Engine. Cloudspire Sky Cycle. Give a +1/+1 counter to among 1 or 2 other vehicles and or creatures. Ovia. Automech Artisan. Each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample. Oh. I think I have this. I think I got this card on the last bundle I opened. You may put a creature card or creature or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put an artifact on the battlefield this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. That's cheating. That's a little cheat him out card. 1 and tap, and then just blam. Pop out a creature. Be a fun commander too. Give everything trample. Everything and anyone who wants to attack my opponents also gets trample. Starting column. This is real shiny. What's going on there? Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Max speed. Tap it to sacrifice. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. That's kind of cool. It's a little mana rock for this set. It's not too bad. A land. And what the heck is this? Ooh, signed. Who is that? Burner Rocket. Cool. I don't know why I put that over there. Put that there. All right, let's keep going. Keep it going. What else are you going to send my way? Aetherdrift, Nimble, Thopterist. When it enters, create some Thopters. Swiftwing Assailant. Okay. Kickoff Celebrations. Look how happy they are. Enchantment for 1 and a red. When it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Max speed, sacrifice it. Creatures and vehicles you control gain haste until end of turn. Neato. Hey, another starting column. I don't know where to put that. I guess I'll put it with the playables. It's a mana rock. You know, it's playable enough. Playable enough. Streaking Oil Gorger. Streaking, huh? Max speed. It has lifelink. It's a 3/3 with flying and haste for 5. Ugh. Scrap Compactor. Pay 3 and sacrifice. Deal 3 damage to a creature. Sacrifice it. Pay 6 and sacrifice it to destroy a creature. It's kind of interesting. Light Wheel Enhancements. Chain permanent gets +1/+1, has vigilance. Max speed, you may cast this card from your graveyard. Well, that's cool. Gallant Strike. Dracosaur Auxiliary. Flying Haste, whenever it attacks while saddle, deals 2 damage to any target. Saddle for 3. Point de way. Start your engines. 3 and green. Sacrifice this enchantment. Search library effective. Oh yeah, I think we saw this already. Yeah. Full throttle. Whoa. We already got one of you. Hey, another rare. That's what I'm talking about. Market Back Walker. What is going on there? Creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. For 4, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, draw a card for each +1/+1 counter on it. It's pretty cool. Enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. So you pay 4 for 2. And then you can draw a card when it dies. And then when it comes in, you pay twice as much. 4 for 1. Or you could pay 6 for 3. Interesting. Migrating Ketradon. Reach when it enters, you gain 4 life. Cycling 2. Tranquil Cove. Oh, and another Start Your Engines token. Alright, we got 3 more, and then we'll do the Innistrad. Innistrad. I'm making good time on this one. I'm not taking as long as I usually do. Engine Rat. Zombie Rat with Death Touch. For 6 mana, each opponent loses 2 life. I have a little rat deck that I'm throwing together. I might put that in there. Run over, 1 in a green. Cost 1 less to cast target's amount or vehicle you control. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Wow. For 1, that'd be pretty good. For 2, it's okay. Skylight Optimizer. Broadcast Rambler. Gastel Blockbuster. That's on the art for this set. Some of the art for this set. And as you may sacrifice creature vehicle when you do destroy target artifact that one controls. Maximum Overdrive. +1/+1 counter on target creature gains Death Touch indestructible to end of turn. Shenanigans. Hey, Earth Rumbler. Exile artifact creature card from your graveyard. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pit Automation. Defender, tap for 2 colorless. Only for abilities. When you next activate the exhaust ability this turn, copy it. Okay. Apocalypse Runner. Target creature you control power 2 or less gains lifelink until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. Interesting. Another Apocalypse Runner. What the fuck? That's weird. I like the art on it, but doesn't make it a better card. Agonosaur Rex. 3 green for 8/8 trample. Cycle 2 in a green. When you cycle it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 dark creature vehicle against trample and indestructible to end of turn. Okay. Hellish Sideswipe. 1 mana sorcery. Well, 1 black sorcery. Sacrifice artifact or creature. Destroy creature or vehicle. Sacrifice creature. If sacrifice permanent was a vehicle, draw a card. Sacrifice creature was a vehicle. Not looking good here. Got 2 left. Last time it was the very last pack, and I got Catcher Moose. I don't think that's going to happen again this time. I think I got lucky last time. This set's the value of this set is questionable. We'll bounce off. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand. That's pretty playable. 1 mana, 1 blue mana instant. I know that's pretty common. Those are in lots of sets, but I still like that. Collision Course. Blah, blah, blah. Clamorous Ironclad. Risky Shortcut. Still like that one. Pothole Mole. Mill 3 cards, then you can return a land. Camera Launcher. Mutant Surveyor. Big old pile of commons over here. Aether Siphon. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills 2 cards. That's kind of cool. Hour of Victory. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Okay. Max speed, 1 out of black. Sacrifice the enchantment, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Oh. Okay. So it doesn't do anything until you get to max speed? I don't know about that. Veteran Beast Rider. Grease Wrench, Goblin. Seen that one already. Draconautics Engineer. 1 in a red. Exhaust for a red. Other creature control gain haste on the turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on this. Exhaust for 3 in a red. Create a 4/4 red dinosaur dragon creature token with flying. It's a goblin. It's kind of cool. Just don't know about that. Gives you a flyer, which is kind of cool. Oh, there we go. A foil. Mythic. Oil Deep Gear Hulk, which is not one of the Gear Hulks that's worth any money. Oh, no, there it is. It has to be borderless, which this one is not. Where are you, Oil Deep Gear Hulk? This is $4. Hey, you know what? $4 is more than $0. Lifelink Ward 1. When this creature enters, look at the top player. Look at the target player's hand. You choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card. Ooh. I don't know about that. Give him a land. 2 blue, 2 black. When it enters, look at the target player's hand. Discard a card. Lifelink and Ward 1. I don't know why it has Ward 1. It doesn't do anything once it's out. It's already done what it's gonna do. So why remove it? I guess if it's like in a flicker. I don't know. Somebody flickering it. All right, last one. Let's see what we got here. I don't think we got anything worth more than like $1 except this boy. He was worth $4, but I think that's it. Innistrad, you gotta save us. Come on, Innistrad, don't leave me hanging. Beast Strider Vanguard. Uh-huh. Gear Seeker Serpent, Lotus Guard Disciple. Gilded Goda. Okay. Spin Out, aka Murder. Except for vehicles. Aether Jacket, Dynamite Diver, Momentum Breaker. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. Each opponent who can't discards a card. Tap 2, sacrifice the enchantment, you gain life equal to your speed. It's okay. It's only 2 mana. It's okay. Sky Serpent Seeker, I think we saw that last time. Roadside assistance provided by 1/1 colorless pilot and creature with saddles, mounts, and cruise vehicles. Though its power were 2 or greater, each permanent gets +1/+1 as life. What's up, Lobster? How you doing, man? Winter Cursed Rider. Let's see. Artifacts you can draw. Ward, pay 2 life. Okay. Exhausted for 2 blue black. Tap, exile X card artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets -X/-X till end of turn. Playing Calm Marvel Rivals. Well, hopefully that's fun. Quagfest. Quagfeast. Quagfest. Choose target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle, mill 2 cards, and destroy the chosen permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Okie dokie. Boosted Sloop. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Crew 1. That looks cool, but that ain't it. So we busted out on that one. It was not a good bundle. That was a big old bust. Oops. I think Oil Deep Gear Hulk was the only one that was worth more than like maybe $1. These are the rares. And I will warn you, they are not good. They are no bueno. What is hip hop happening? This bundle was bad. This was not a Quag Feast. Oops, Quag Feast, Winter Cursed Rider. Yeah, none of these are worth any money. Draconics Engineer. we're looking for something worth more than like $1, and we're not finding it here. Let's see. Full throttle. Is full throttle in here? Yeah, this is like $1.59. I think I got 2 of those. Womp womp womp. 2 of these, which are $1. Oil Deep Gear Hulk, which I think is like $4. Quag Feast is nothing. Winter Cursed Rider. Draconics Engineer. What? A Gonosaur? Market Back Walker. Yeah, all these are not worth anything. Lots of crap. Lots of crap. Gonti seems like fun. I wish Gonti was worth some money. Let's see. Let's look at page 2. Gonti, the Night Minister, borderless, is worth $3. But what about non-borderless, which is what I have? I don't even see it on here. It's a bad sign. Ovia, borderless, is worth $1. No, yeah, $1. And this is not borderless. A Gonosaur, 84 cents. I bet you this fucking, what is it? Defend the Rider. I bet this is worth more than those. Let's find out. Let's find out. Where's the, how do I search? Defend the Rider. Nope, it's not. It's worth 27 cents, which is weird because Tamio's safekeeping is somehow worth like $4 right now. Must be some life gain shenanigans going on that I'm not aware of. Gonti, how much are you worth in the foils? In the foil, 37 cents. Bump, 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 bump. All right, those are all garbage. So we busted on this one. Big old bust. It's like $6 maybe. But we still have this collector booster to redeem us, to save us, to bring us to the land of salvation. Hopefully it's not as bad as what we just, the gruesome 40 car pileup that we just witnessed right there. Because that was a baddie. All right, collector booster, you're from Japan, so I'm going to take, I don't know, a bunch of these cards and put them in the back because I think it starts off with all the big hitties. News Constrictor, Butcher Ghoul, ooh, Shiny Mountain, Mystic Retrieval, Fiend Hunter. What is this? These are, got one common here. Mystic Retrieval, Fiend Hunter, Lightning Mauler, Village Messenger, little Traveler's Amulet, search for some lands. Search for some lands and put them in your hands. Gather the townsfolk. Faithless Looting. A blood token. Mausoleum Wanderer. Whenever another spirit you could draw. Little spirits. Everybody likes spirits. Maybe not. Because it's not worth any money. Sacrifice creature counter target instant or sorcery spell unless controller pays X, where X is this creature's power. Okay. Looks cool. Looks cool. But looks cannot save it. Nobody likes it. That's okay. Thing in the Ice. There's 4 counters on it. When you cast insert sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from this creature. If it has no ice counters on it, transform it into... Oh, there's a little Avacyn back there. Whoop! Awoken Horror. 7/8 Kraken Horror. When it transforms, return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hands. I think I got one of these last time too. But Avacyn, I think she's worth a few bucks in the retro frame. Yeah, she's worth 20 bucks. 22 bucks. I got her last time too, so we'll pop her in a little thing. All right, so the collector booster didn't totally let me down, like the bundle did. And let's see what's behind her. Voice of the Blessed. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what we were looking for. Whenever you gain life, put +1/+1 counter on it. As long as creature has 4 or more +1/+1 counters, has flying and vigilance. I think it's like a $1 card. And Wild Field Scarecrow. Sacrifice this, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal and put in your hand, then shuffle. All right, Wild Field Scarecrow. And Voice of the Blessed. I think these 3 are nothing. I'll double check. I think they're not worth anything. So, 10 packs, 1 card kind of worth maybe a little bit of something. And then this one was from this fat stack of aetherdrift. 1 card worth like $3. Couple playable cards though. A couple cards that should be fun, I think. Mausoleum Wanderer, 83 cents. What was the other one? Oh, Thing in the Ice. That's not going to be worth anything. Thing in the Ice, 40 cents. And Voice of the Blessed, a whole 80 cents. Yep, so nothing here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Bada bing, bada boom. That's all we got. Oh, and a shiny mountain and a shiny blood token. So there you go. That's what we're dealing with. All of these cards, and this is what we have to show for it. But with that being said, this might go in my rat deck. That seems like fun. I always like to add more rats. Rats on rats. There's a little mana rock from the set. I don't know why this is only 40 cents because I think Tameo's safekeeping right now is... Let's check. It was one of the big movers and shakers on mtgstocks.com. It's at $2.65. $2 something cents. It is at $1.50 on TCG Player, and this is 40 cents. So anyone buying Tameo's safekeeping, there you go. Actually, the cheapest one is $1.50 plus $1.30 shipping. Good old TCG Player. I think this would be fun. When it enters, create a 1/1 green insect token for each artifact or creature guard in your graveyard. So just make a bunch of insects when it comes in. Whenever another insect you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and everyone loses life. That's cool. I like that. These would pair together pretty well. Have a lot of fun. Surveil 1, put it in your graveyard. And then this can pull the ripcord and bring something back. I wish this was not activated only as a sorcery, but that's why it's only 2 mana. I think this guy will be fun. Make people attack your opponents. And then they can play cards off their library and get free treasures. I might put that. I got a little shenanigans deck that could be a lot of fun in. And what else was fun in here? That's okay. Oh, this guy looked like fun. Cute little mascot. And it's with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever it attacks, we'll saddle, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I'm not really going to do that. This one, though, looks pretty fun. For Rakdos. Whenever you attack, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then if a source you control would deal damage, it deals that +1. So it's going to automatically deal 2 damage. If your creatures hit them, they get a little +1 boost. This looks like, looks like some fun stuff. And this guy is cheating stuff onto the field. Each creature attacking one of your opponents has trample. Pay 1 and tap. You put a creature or vehicle from your hand on the battlefield. If it's an artifact, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So obviously they want you to play artifacts because it's an artificer. But I mean, cheating stuff out is always cool. These are each $1, I think. Those are some pretty fun multiple combat cards. I guess they're sorcerers. I thought they were enchantments when I first saw them, so they're less fun than I thought they were. Anyways, I think I'll play an ARAM. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Did I get anything good? Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I got something. So the bundle is worth like what? I think it's worth $40 right now. The bundle is worth like $40. I got maybe $5 of value out of it. So it's a bust. And then the collector booster, I think, is worth like $30. So was it like $70 worth of stuff? This is worth 20, and then this is worth 4. So $70 spent, $25 of value. Stonks, stonks, baby. But I got this nice box and this dice. Look at this dice. It's priceless. I got a dice. I got these, which could be burned for warmth and heat. And I got these, which somebody's going to probably lowball me on. So there you go. All in a day's work.